Hare Krishna. Krishna is the supreme proprietor of everything which exists. In this world, people claim the false proprietorship of land or any resources which is there, which is existing in this world. And many times, because of the false proprietorship, the fights arises between the people, between the society, or between even the nations, claiming that this land belongs to me or this land belongs to us, this resources belongs to us, but everything in this world belongs to Lord Krishna. So different places in scriptures it is mentioned Krishna is the supreme proprietor of everything. Even in Ishopanishad it is mentioned that Isha Vasamidam Sarvam Yatkintya Jagatam Jagat. It means the Lord is present everywhere and He owns everything in this world. Everything belongs to Him. So even Krishna tells in Bhagavadgita the same thing. Bhoktaram Yajya Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Surdam Sarvabhutanam Jnatva Mam Shantim Richati. So this is also called as peace formula. This verse is known as peace formula. It means this is a formula to find the peace. Why? In the last line it is mentioned that Jnatva Mam Shantim Richati. Shantim Richati means you will attain the peace. How? When you know me as the supreme proprietor of everything, the enjoyer of all the sacrifices, and I am the well-wisher of every living entities in this world. Like that he mentions. Bhoktaram Yajya Tapasam. Bhoktaram means I am the enjoyer of Yajya and Tapasya. So those who are doing any austerity or any sacrifices that is meant for me, that is I am the enjoyer. Bhoktaram Yajya Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. Sarvaloka Maheshwaram means I am the proprietor of all these worlds. Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. Suridam Sarva Bhutanam. Suridam means Suhrid means the well-wisher. Suridam Sarva Bhutanam. For all the living entities, I am the well-wisher. It means we can always think that God knows my position and He is my well-wisher. Whatever is happening in my life, it is according to His will and He is sanctioning everything. So in that sense, we can be assured of a perfect well-being. So in this connection, there is a story. In Satyayuga, Hiranyakashipu had a son, Prahlad, who was a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. And Prahlad had a grandson, Bali. So this whole dynasty is an Asura dynasty. But even though it was an Asura dynasty, these two were great devotees, Prahlad and Bali. But Bali Maharaj had conquered the Devatas and had usurped the kingdom of Devatas, that is the Swargaloka, the heavenly planets. And when Devatas approached Vishnu that please save us and please get us back the Swargalokas, then Vishnu assured Devatas that I will get you back all these Swargalokas. Then Lord Vishnu appears as Vaman Dev. When once Bali Maharaj was performing a sacrifice and he was offering charity to all the Brahmanas, so Lord Vishnu also appeared as a Brahmana, small Brahmana. Then the Vishnu in the form of Brahmana as Vaman Dev appeared in front of Bali and asked the land which is occupied by 3 steps. Then Bali was started laughing. Okay, your size is small and your brain is also small. Why are you asking a so small charity? I can give much more bigger land. And he asked, no, I just need 3 steps of land. Then when Bali accepts it, okay, you can take 3 steps of land. You can just measure 3 steps of your legs. Then in first step, Vaman Dev increased his size, and in first step he covered from this earth to the bottommost part of the universe, that is Patal Lok. And in the second step, he expanded his form still further, and the other leg he took towards the Satyaloka, that is where the Brahma stays, in the topmost part of the universe. And he covered the whole universe like this in 2 steps. And he asked Bali, where should I keep the third step? Please show me. So he wanted to show that everything actually belongs to me, and you have usurped from Devatas. And then he conquered the Svargaloka, which was actually taken by Bali and handed over to Devatas. So this shows that Krishna is a supreme proprietor of everything. So from this pastime, Lord Vamandev got the name Trivikrama. Trivikrama means he is the Lord of 3 worlds. Krishna is the supreme enjoyer of all the sacrifices, all the yajnas which we perform. So there is a part in Mahabharata when Yudhishthira Maharaj wanted to perform the Rajasuya Yajna. So the Rajasuya Yajna is performed to ensure from all the other subordinate kings that this person who is performing the Rajasuya Yajna is the supreme king, is the Maharaja for the entire country or the entire world. So that's why Yudhishthira Maharaj wanted the agreement of all the other subordinate kings, that he wanted to be the supreme king of all the smaller nations or smaller places. So then he sent all his brothers, 4 of his brothers, to different directions to conquer them. Bhima was sent north, Arjuna was sent east, then Sahadeva went south, Nakula went to the west. So all of them went in different directions to conquer different places to get their agreement for Yudhishthira Maharaj to perform Rajasuya Yajna. So then when they conquered all these directions, after some years, so Yudhishthira Maharaj started performing Rajasuya Yajna. And in this Rajasuya Yajna, all the great personalities were present. All the sages, rishis, all the devatas, all the brahmanas and the panditas, and all the kings were present there, including the Kauravas also. So when the yajnas was performed, then there was a ceremony called Agra Puja. Agra Puja means the worship which is performed for the one person who is a representative of all the great personalities in the assembly. So then Yudhishthira was asked by Brahmanas to please choose a person whom you want to worship in the beginning, greatest personality whom you want to worship. That is called Agra Puja. So in that Agra Puja, he is worshipped by putting arigya, that is water, in his feet, and he is given a drink called Soma Rasa. So like this, the Agra Puja has to be performed. Now Yudhishthira asks various of his counselors, please tell me who is the fit person to be worshipped in this assembly. So some of them started telling Brahma, some of them started telling Shiva, and some of them even gave the name of Vyasdev. And finally he was confused and he went to Bhishma. And when he went to Bhishma, Bhishma told, among all the luminaries, the prominent is the sun, which radiates the effulgence to its maximum power. Similarly, among all personalities present here, the Krishna is the shining like the sun. So you have to worship Krishna for the Agra Puja. And then Yudhishthira also agreed for this proposal, because Bhishma told that the Krishna, even though all the other devatas are present, but they are subordinate to Krishna, and even they will be pleased when Krishna is worshipped, And Krishna is the goal of all the ascetics and all the yogis who aim for their perfection of their siddhis. So like this Bhishma tells, and even Sahadeva starts glorifying Krishna in front of the assembly, and he mentions that now Krishna will be worshipped for Agra Puja. Then by hearing this, immediately all the devatas started putting flowers on the head of Krishna. And then they agreed and offered pranams to Krishna, and they offered their obeisances to Krishna. So that's why Krishna tells in Bhagavadgita that aham hi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhur eva cha natumam abhijananti tatve natascha vantite. Aham hi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhur eva cha. I am the master and enjoyer of all the yajnas, that is sacrifices. Aham hi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhur eva cha natumam abhijananti. Those who don't know this in full tattva, they fall down. So they actually fall down. Those who don't know this. So like this Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita.